Hey y'all, it's Violet and welcome to my channel, The Violet Realm. My place here to share my hobbies and interests, especially music. For the month of October, I said I would do some Halloween themed songs. And the song I am about to do is Zombies by the Cranberries. So, yes, the title Zombies is gonna, stir up images of, you know, flesh-eating creatures. But that's not actually what the song is about. It's actually a very political song about a bombing in Warrington, England in 1994 um, from the Troubles, or maybe it's like internationally known as the Northern Ireland conflict. So, not to go too far into their history, but some of you may know that Northern Ireland, a small part of it, is part of the United Kingdom. And there are groups like the IRA, for example, that want the entire country to be united without British rule. So, crazy enough, that's been a conflict that's been going on for a very long time. In fact, um, it's been going on since probably 1919. So I'm a huge fan of Peaky Blinders. And that's actually when I first really learned a lot about the IRA. And I already knew about the conflict. I already knew that Northern Ireland, was separate and all that, but I didn't know how far back the conflict went. So that was interesting to me. But again, don't want to get too much into the political part of it. I want to do this song just because of the title. It's a great song as it is, and the title is fitting for just the month of October. And the context of it is honestly just as scary, right? About what happened. It is not cool what happened. A lot of people died, children died. It was very terrifying in a totally different way, maybe not in a supernatural way, but in a very realistic way, right? And I have not seen the music video. And apparently there are two versions of this, but I'm just going to go with the original. When I looked it up on their website or on their YouTube channel, I did see that there's an alt version, but I figured since I've never seen a music video, I thought it would be best that I cover that one. So here we go. I apologize because I actually forgot to mention. Usually, I start off these music reaction videos giving a little bit more background information about the band. So, the Cranberries is an Irish alt rock So, well, I don't know what they probably fall under some other rock uh, genres. But it's to me, they're a very special band because you don't see a lot of female lead singers. And that is Dolores that you just saw. She is the founding member, guitar player. And the original band had two brothers and the drummer, but I know one of the brothers got replaced back in 1990. So and then I think the band actually is officially retired as of 1991. But yes, they were formed back in 1989, and then, as I mentioned earlier, this song in particular was released in 1994 in protest of what happened with the bombing. So go back to the video now. Hello. I wonder if they have, like I said, I've never seen the video before, so I wonder if they have like these sheriff like children to represent the ones that died. I'm gonna pause right here just to say like I'm having like these contradictory feelings right now stirring inside of me, and I think I've mentioned it before. If you've been on my channel before, you'll know that when I listen to music, I kind of judge it on how does it make me feel, right? And it's like I've always listened to this song, right? Just auditory, and I'm like, this is a great song. I want to rock out to it. I want to sing to it, but I've never seen the video. And I'm watching this video, and these scenes of the violence obviously is heartbreaking. So it's like I kind of want to. It's like I want to cry, but then the song is really good, and then I want to rock out to it. So I'm feeling all sorts of messed up watching this video. Wow. Okay. That was a lot heavier emotionally, like just watching that than I expected. I didn't know what to expect um at all. Like I said, I've only listened to it. I've always enjoyed it. The song itself is a really good song, lyrically, musically, and I especially love the bass guitar in the song. There's not a lot of songs that will highlight the bass. So it sounds really cool, and especially at the end, you can really, like, ended it with it. So I definitely appreciate that part of Zombie. And Dolores is an amazing singer, and the Cranberries obviously were around for a long time. They have a lot of hit songs, but it was, I didn't know they were an Irish band, so that was new for me. So I don't know if y'all knew they were from Limerick, but apparently they are. Uh, I am a huge supporter of the Irish culture. If I've shown this on stream, I think. I don't know if I've ever shown it on YouTube stream, but um this is a Celtic cross from Dublin. And I love it very much. And I also have another Irish ring, the Claddagh ring, that is from Galway, Ireland as well. So their history is fascinating to me, and their art has always been fascinating to me. And it was crazy to make that connection between this classic rock song that I'm sure a lot of us love, and not really realizing that it was a political protest song this entire time. And I guess the other crazy thing to take away from this is the violence and the conflict that she is singing about still pertains today, unfortunately, in other parts of the world. And I don't want to really say much more than that, but it's definitely a classic, and I think it's just always going to live on. And I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did, because it, like I said, totally new for me, and I honestly feel still emotional watching it. So I'm just gonna like end it now because I don't want to start crying. So if you like my content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Peace and love. Ciao.